So when you were a little kid, what did you want to grow up and be, and what do you do now? I think all of us wanted to do something when we were a kid, something amazing and something awesome. We had big dreams, and how has that panned out for you in your life? Do you remotely do anything close to what it is that you wanted to do as a kid? Well, that's what we're going to talk about tonight in this video. In Chavez Live 360, brought to you by Live Masters, where we feel alive by going live, and your journey to video mastery begins here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mike Chavez. Been on a live video journey for over 4.5 years. I go live every day with videos just like this, with the intent to network and connect with people. I actually specialize in helping people connect and step out of their comfort zone, leveraging videos. I'm broadcasting to you live from the fabulous city of Las Vegas. So we have a few viewers live right now. I see we're broadcasting this live on my personal Facebook page and in our community Live Masters, and also on our YouTube channel. So let me know where in the world that you're tuning in from, where you're catching this video. I can highlight your comments and shout you out as you come in live. Or if you come back on the replay and you catch this video, I will definitely go back to the comments and let you know that I know that you're here, that you were here. Okay, so I started thinking about what I wanted to be as a kid when I grew up. I started thinking about what I did as a kid about the thing that I wanted, right? So I'm just going to throw this out there. I think that kids, if you have kids, put a K in the comments. I have kids. I think kids are amazing. And I was one of those persistent kids. I think that kids are the most persuasive, persistent, best like salespeople in the world, right? Because when a kid wants something, they don't take no for an answer. I mean, I don't know what the crazy statistic is. How many times does the average kid here know by a certain age? It's just mind-blowing. And just to let you know, this is a true fact. My nickname as a child was Mikey No. And some people even thought that was my name because I was Mikey No, Mikey No, Mikey No. So as you know, I think we're programmed as from a young age that we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do this, we can't do that. But my dream when I was a little kid, what I wanted to be is I wanted to be a Los Angeles Dodger. I wanted to be a professional baseball player. And why did I want to be a Dodger? Well, from as long as I can remember as a little kid, my dad would always have the Dodger game on, always have Vin Scully on, always be listening to the ball game. And then as long as I can remember, I had a ball and a glove in my hand. And my dad taught me how to play baseball. And I'd sit and I'd watch the games with him growing up. And that's what I wanted to do. And not only did I sit and watch the games with my dad would take me to the games. We would plan. It was an event. Every time there was a ball game, we would get to the ballpark like 3.5 hours early. And we would wait outside before they even opened the parking lot. And we would get a good spot, get a good parking spot. And then we would wait outside of the stadium before they even opened it. And this is why. The reason that we got there so early is we wanted to be the first people in line, because right when you walked in, after you got to go through the gates, there was the left field foul pole, and you were able to run down in the stands during batting practice. They were still taking batting practice, and there would be balls everywhere. So we would always get there early to get baseballs. Went to mini games. My mom took me to mini games. And like I did not miss a game. Like if I did not go to the game with my mom or my dad, I watched it on TV. And so I was obsessed with baseball my whole entire life, and I wanted to be a professional baseball player. And what did I do growing up? I played Little League, and I lived in Southern California, so I played year-round. I was always playing wiffle ball. My friends in my neighborhood, in our backyard, and then in the street, we'd always play wiffle ball like from sun up to sundown. We weren't like the kids today. That was my thing, right? That was my jam. And by the time I got to high school, I was actually very good at baseball, and it was something that I really could have done. But that's a whole nother story why I didn't make that. I didn't make that because I didn't like school, and then just the drama of life growing up, right? The reason I'm even talking about this is because, that wanting and that desire to do things, just think about it when I was a kid. I'll just, think about how I would walk an hour just to the field just to play with my friends and be out there all day and then walk an hour home. It wasn't a big deal. Or I'd ride a bike, or I would do whatever I had to do to, make it happen. And as a kid, when that was all going on, we did it because we loved doing it. So let's talk about now and what it is that you can maybe be doing with that same kind of passion that for that thing that you did as a kid, because maybe you can share in the comments, what was it that you wanted to be when you grew up? What was it? Was there something that you wanted to be when you grew up and you wanted and you modeled it? I mean, I remember when I was in Little League, right? I would walk up to the plate and I would use the bat and I would knock the dirt off my cleats just like my favorite player. I would get the bat, right? And I would have the same stance. And then like my favorite pitcher, I would always practice their windup. So what kind of things did you model? That's, and did you do it? It's funny how we've always had the ability to see what we want and go after it, even from a young age. That's when we started dreaming. But unfortunately, for a lot of us, life gets in the way of those dreams. And so here we are. And I don't know what it is about guys, or they always say women or girls mature faster than men. So ladies, hats off to you. That's a no-brainer. We all know that. Okay. But if you can make it and you can figure it all out, why you do the things that you do, when you get to a certain age, it's not too late. Between the ages of 40 and 60, intellectually, that's the golden years, they say, if you haven't lost your mind yet, right? So what did you want to be when you grow up? And how are you living your life now in a way that reflects that passion that you had for some of the things that you wanted to achieve? I mean, I had pictured in my mind, getting on the airplanes and staying in the hotels and, taking the bus to the ballpark and signing autographs. I used to practice my signature. I used to practice signing my name. Why did I do that? Well, when I went to the ball games, all the ball players would be rushed up by all the fans along the stands to get close to the players so they can get their autograph. And it was the coolest thing. It was like the coolest thing as a kid. So I practiced my autograph all the time. I got a pretty cool one. Now, if I ever get famous, then I'll have one, right? Since I practiced since I was a kid. Anyways, I just wanted to come and do my video tonight and say hello to you. I hope you're all well and amazing. And if you decided to invite or tell your friends or share this video, let me know, because I want to give you a proper shout out. Let me see who's here. I see Jackie is saying hello to Dawn. Hi, Jackie. Good to see you. Jackie from Illinois. There's Dawn is here. And let's see, Indianapolis, Indiana is probably Rob in our group. I believe so. Mark Thomas is in the house. Hello, Mark. What did you want to be when you grow up? That's the video topic today. And can you tap into that passion, that desire, that drive, and be bulletproof like a kid when the no's come, right? Why is it so easy to take it as a kid? I don't know. Because I guess that, I don't know. Why do we accept it? Why do we accept it? When do we start accepting it? When do we start accepting no for an answer? Have you ever accepted no for an answer? Well, you can accept whatever you want from anybody, but just don't accept anything less than the best for you and your dreams and what you're trying to accomplish in your life. So listen, at the end of all of my videos, I always throw out an open invitation to continue the conversation about making videos like this in a closed group called Live Masters. We do personal development questions in there. We have a question of the day. There's hundreds of videos, ideas, and topics in there that you can do, free video challenges, and amazing networking opportunities. We're going to have a challenge before the end of the month. I promise it's coming. It's going to be all about social media attraction marketing. It's going to be really, really fun. So I'm going to say goodnight to you, but I'm going to say what I always say to make sure that you know that I appreciate you. When you give your eyeballs and your ears to me, it humbles me and it blesses me that you give me the most important thing in your life. That's this moment. And every moment you spent with me on this video, it's ours now because you're not getting it back. You spend it with me. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Go live your wildest dreams because they're still in you. They've never gone